Hi everybody, Terry here with Bite Me Box Tip-Ups. Today we want to show you why we believe that the heated Bite Me Box Tip-Up is the most sensitive tip-up in the world and the best ice fishing tip-up on the market today. First and foremost is, again, that adjustable bite sensitivity, coupled with the fact that it's heated and you don't have to run around and keep skimming out your holes or deal with snow blowing and covering them up. We're going to jump right into the sensitivity of this tip-up. I'm just going to show you real quick. If you come into here, you set this counterweight. It's a slide weight. This allows you to take all the resistance off of the reel, unlike every other tip-up out on the market today that is a spring-type flag. And we challenge you to test this with your tip-up. Do exactly this. I can take and set that so it's just hanging on there. And again, because this is all contained in the box and the flag is outside with holes in it so that the wind can blow through there. And the reason it's round is so no matter what way the wind is blowing, you can see that flag when it's up. But I'm going to reach in here now. Again, I have it set for the most sensitive setting and the wind absolutely will not trip it. A fish comes by and just touches this thing and it's going to trip. Again, I'm going to show you that again because it's the most important part of this tip-up. I'm able to slide that counterweight back and just put those so it's just barely hanging on there. And again, I'll come in here, I just touch that thing and it goes up. And the reason this is so important is if you've ever been out there fishing, you can come by and pull up your line to check your minnow. It's all scaled up and dead because a fish came by, tried to grab it, killed the minnow and swam away. Now you've fished with a dead minnow for 2 hours. That's not going to happen with this tip-up. At a bare minimum, he's going to trip it and you know to come check your flag. So ultimately, it means more fish at the end of the day, especially when it comes to, and again, you can fish crappie, perch, and walleye with this effectively. It also works great for northern too because it is an adjustable bite sensitivity. So we'll go back in now and show you if we were to set this with a bigger minnow, I'd pull that reel farther forward so it has to turn more to trip. I'm going to pull my counterweight up. Now I'm adding weight to it. So now your bigger minnow is not going to trip it. I can even put a clicker on the side that will add even more resistance if I want to fish with big sucker minnows. So the other nice thing about this obviously is the heating in it. Put this over the hole, put snow around it, you never have to worry about skimming out your holes. First off, it's black and the way it's shaped, down to 20 degrees if the sun is shining, you don't need heat. You can use a candle, swivel the can all the way back, light it with a stick lighter, and it'll keep it in moderate temperatures. What we suggest for harsh conditions is charcoal. 5 or 6 briquettes of charcoal, just keep adding cold ones. This thing will stay toasty warm. And again, no more running around skimming out your holes. And if you left your tip-ups in the truck and they were froze up overnight, you come back out the next day, fire up the charcoal before you drill your holes. When you open it up, everything's toasty warm. You can even warm your hands up a little bit. So getting into the reel pushes all the way back out of the way for pulling out big northern. You don't have to move the box, like I said. All the way forward at the end of the day for wind up, and it's the other thing that people just love about this tip-up. Winds up real quick, put the clicker on the side, it puts it in hard reel mode. Put your hook in the cork, now everything's self-contained and not tangled, unlike every other tip-up boat that you got to jam your hook back in the line and fight with it the next day to try to get your hook back out of there. If you're fishing with steel leader during the day and you want to switch over to mono at night, we sell the extra reel assembly. People just love this. One spinnable wing nut and you have your mono on, and again, one spinnable wing nut and you're back to steel. The reels all split in two for lubrication, very few moving parts, so this tip-up is going to last you a lifetime. They're all CNC machined, long nails. You can stand right on this tip-up. Again, we make it to last a lifetime if you're going to purchase this tip-up. For big northern, this also has these bars that keep it from backlashing and flaring back over. 99% of the time, these will not backlash even if they get a strong jerking effect out of them. Again, you can't stress enough that the huge advantage to these is the adjustable bite sensitivity. You can fish crappies this big all the way up to huge northern and the wind absolutely will not trip it. That's what's going to make the difference between more fish at the end of the day. If you want to see more detailed videos on the setup of these and catching crappie, big walleye up on Lake of the Woods, huge northern, check us out at our website, boxtipups.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and stay safe on the ice.